Breaking news, breaking news. As I'm talking to you now, the messenger that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu sent to Europe, to US, to go and do the needful, OPARA, one of his legal counsels, is already yielding fruits. Is already yielding fruits because as I'm talking to you now, a letter is on the top of the desk of Donald Trump, the White House. A letter from MAZI Nnamdi Kanu has reached the table of Donald Trump, the president of USA, and he is going to act upon it in 24 to 48 hours. As I'm speaking to you right now, they are all over Europe, US, doing the Lord's work. As you are aware, there is a group in America, a very high, powerful group that is very close to Donald Trump, which is American Veterans of Igbo Descent. This group have been working hand in hand with MAZI Nnamdi Kanu to secure his release. And this group is in the upper echelon of American society based on their service to US in the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. And now this group have taken it upon themselves to drop a petition, to Donald Trump seeking the immediate intervention of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Listen to it. Igbo diaspora group petitions Trump over detained IPOB leader. The American Veterans of Igbo Descent, AVID, and Rising Sun Charities organizations and ambassadors for self-determination have petitioned Donald Trump over the detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of Ndigbo. The groups, in a petition dated August 28, 2025, and submitted through Kanu's international lawyer, Bruce Fein, called for the application of the Global Magnitsky Human Rights Accountability Act 22 U.S.C. 10102C and Executive Order 13818 in relation to Kanu's case. The petition referenced various judicial pronouncements, including those from Kenya and Nigerian courts, as well as 2022 United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention opinion, which called for Kanu's unconditional release. According to petitioners, Kanu's continued detention, despite multiple rulings, raises serious human rights concerns. They argued that international conventions guarantee rights to fair trial, association, and peaceful determination. The groups recalled that Kanu has faced several ordeals since 2015, including the proscription of IPOB and his 2021 transfer from Kenya to Nigeria, which has remained a subject of international attention. They urged the US government to act fast, citing past instances where the US had acted against violations of human rights in other countries. The petitioners also stressed that despite the Biafran War's devastation, calls for self-determination persists due to unresolved grievances, and they expressed hope that international intervention could help secure fairness and justice in Kanu's release. They also called for the intervention on the maltreatment and the injustice in Biafra land, and this letter was well received by Donald Trump in the White House. It was well received by the White House, and now the White House normally responds to such letters 24 and 48 hours. As you are aware, the US have previously sent a group called the National Council for State Courts to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu's court case to come and see for themselves what they have been hearing so far. And since then, they have been observing to see how best and when best is the time for them to act. So right now, Donald Trump is against injustice in the world. Injustice, discrimination, killings, crime, and war in the world. And he set out to end it during his tenure. So this American Igbo group, for American veterans, are a very strong lobby group. They are one of the groups that campaigned earnestly for Donald Trump's election, and they made sure that Igbo in diaspora voted heavily for Donald Trump and support his government even to the present day. The injustice carried out on Nnamdi Kanu, as I'm talking to you now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not sleeping well because his phone is always ringing 247. He is under immense pressure from anywhere he looks his head, anywhere he puts his head, anywhere he stands, anywhere he goes. He's always hearing the voice and the calls for people who are pressuring him to release Nnamdi Kanu. As you are aware, Nigeria presidency lasts 4 years, maximum 8 years. And let me tell you the truth, Nigeria is not owned by the president in power. Nigeria is owned by the influential people both inside and outside the country. And no president is as powerful as you think he is, because his stay is brief, and when he goes, he can also be arrested for crimes he committed when he was in power. So having said that, what is the crime of Nnamdi Kanu that people need to go down before he is released? Why must it reach to this point where we have to involve the American president before you release a man who your courts have already released? If nothing but injustice, if nothing but wickedness. Who is more powerful than the courts in the country? Nobody. The courts are the savior of the masses. And when a court speaks, everybody should listen. So when 6 courts have found a case, have struck out a case and let it go, why are the judges still sitting down on the case? What is it? Who are you serving as a judge? Who is your master? The Nigerian constitution should be your master, not somebody who is a temporal position in the judiciary, in the executive, that you even entered, government office before the person. And the person is telling you what to do, spoiling the records that you have as a judiciary officer. I am telling you, on 10th of October is the last day we expect this court case to stand. We are not going to tolerate any extra day again on this Kanu's case. Because this man is a human being and he has done nothing. He has carried no weapon against the Nigerian state. The Fulani herdsmen are killing people up and down. Nobody said anything about it. The bandits are there. They are all wreaking havoc in the north and the south. Kidnappers are everywhere. Till today, they have never proscribed Fulani herdsmen. The Fulani are even given top position in the country to do as they like. They occupy all the sensitive positions in all the institutions in Nigeria, where the Igbo man is found not to even function. An Igbo man cannot even rise to be the IG of police or the chief of army staff in this country. An Igbo man cannot rise that kind of way. Why? Because of nepotism and ethnicity. That is the country we find ourselves. But when it comes to sending army, sending police to anywhere in the country to destroy, it is the Igbo land. It is the only Igbo land that army officers are licensed to shoot, kill, do anything they like, and nothing happens to them because the country belongs to them and they know that the Igbos are tagged and flagged in the country. It is time this whole thing ends. Nigeria is no more working. Nigeria is no more working. It's either you end this contraption, let us go free. Let us go. We don't want to be in such a place that does not want to work. Every day we try to see how people can work the country. It ends up getting worse. APC came and said they want to do their own. Turn Nigeria $1 to $1. Till today, dollar has even become, has left Naira behind. Yet you're talking about fixing the country that is getting worse. Getting worse. There's no hope. People are leaving the country every day. People are jackpotting out of the country because of economy. The unemployment rate is too high. No amenity is working. There's no water. There's no light. And yet you were able to survive. Injustice is on a high. There's no justice for the poor. Nnamdi Kanu's case, the same thing. Injustice. How can somebody even approach a court seeking for justice in this country? How can? Is it possible? Please, please, please. End this country. End it. Let's go.